Hello and welcome to day 4 of your self-care challenge. This is day 4 and yes, you saw it right. That was me jumping on that trampoline. Well, it's actually called a rebounder. It's smaller than a trampoline, but same effect. And this is awesome. And I told you yesterday that we were going to talk about this. And forgive me, by the way, it's taking me longer to upload these videos and edit, so I might be running a day behind, but you're going to get all of it and you're going to get all the information, anything you ask for. So if you have anything that you want to see, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what that is. Let me know what you're doing for your challenge and how it's going for you. I want to know because I'm about to tell you how it's going for me. Yes, yesterday I completed my 10,000 steps. And part of that 10,000 steps I did on this trampoline. Actually, about half of it was done jumping on the trampoline, which is low impact. And we're going to get into that because I'm going to tell you the benefits of this and why you want to get one. And you're not going to want to miss out. So stay with me. All right. And yes, no alcohol yesterday. I did it. And yes, I finished off by walking on the treadmill. But you know, I don't know if I can get all my steps in on this trampoline, but I'm going to try. But the best part about it is, just let me tell you, let's just get into it. So did you know that jumping on the trampoline isn't just for kids, right? Like this is a powerful, low impact exercise. Remember, I don't know if you had one as a kid. I can't remember if I had one as a kid. But if I didn't, I sure wish I did because I felt like a kid when I was jumping on this thing. Listen, it's perfect for everyone, especially if you're over 40. So this is for my nurses. This is for anyone out there who wants to get a good workout in. This is for you. And it was easy to put together. It's not very expensive. It was about $100 on Amazon, and I think it's worth every penny. Yesterday was my second day, and I did about 40 minutes on it. And wait till you hear how many calories I burned in that 40 minutes. All right, and how many calories you can burn in that 40 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. So I have a few reasons here. We're gonna count them down and talk about them. The first thing is that it boosts lymphatic drainage. And I'm going to read this off because, of course, I can't remember everything. You know, I try. So some of this stuff is scripted because it's not really scripted, but I have to write it down. I have to put it together so that I can give you the right information. And you can do your own research also. So your lymphatic system relies on movement to flush out toxins. That's why exercise is so important. And rebounding stimulates lymph flows. You have lymph flows in your groin. You have lymph flow. Did I say you have lymph nodes in your groins, under your arms? You know, all those areas where toxins can build up and cause inflammation. So this stimulates lymphatic flow like no other exercise. And it helps your body stay detoxed and energized. Do I look more energized today? And I haven't even gotten on yet. I still have yet to do my 30 minutes on this thing, 30 to 40 minutes on this thing today. So next is it burns some serious calories. Now I know that's the part you're waiting for, right? Wait for it. Jumping on a trampoline burns 200 to 300 calories in just 30 minutes. You heard right. Just 30 minutes. So that's even more calories than if you went for a run for 30 minutes. You wouldn't burn that much. And you do it without the joint strain. So anyone that's having some joint pain, difficulty with other exercises, emotions, this is for you. Because the best part is, and I think you saw, the best part is you just have, because it's rebounding and you're getting the effect, you don't have to jump off of the trampoline. You basically just have to bounce up and down by lifting up on your tippy toes. And you do the best you can. And I don't have one here, but this thing, and I'll put a picture up for you. This comes with a bar so that if you're having balance issues, you can put the bar on and you'll have kind of like being on a treadmill and you have the handles, you'll have a handle that you can hold on to gauge your balance. Amazing, right? So let me give you an example. 150-pound person burns about 280 calories rebounding compared to 230 calories running at 5 miles per hour. Plus, guess what? It's just more fun. I don't know. Running is not my thing. I've done it. I'll do it if I have to, and it's less pain on your joints. I'll take it any day. So next, the other thing for my ladies out there over 40, bone density. We all worry about bone density. They send you, after you turn 40, I think every woman is supposed to have, I think it's 40, maybe it's 45 now, but every woman's supposed to have a bone density test. So we're just gonna continue, okay? So anyway, so it reduces the risk of osteoporosis, keeping you strong as you age, right? So this is awesome because it improves bone density. We all want to keep our bone density as we age because our bone density, right? What does that help with? Muscle mass, bone density equals good mobility. And we want to keep that good mobility as we get older. So next, what else? It strengthens your core. Now, I didn't even realize this. I just did some research today for you. And so it improves your core and it improves your balance. Every bounce engages your core and improves balance and boosts coordination. All crucial for staying agile and injury-free. I'm for that. I'm all for that. I was so inflamed 2 years ago that I couldn't even move. And now the fact that I can get on here and I can jump and I'm gonna continue to get better and healthier. I'm all for it. 30 minutes on this thing. I put my headset on. You'll see. You saw me, right? Like I put my headset on and in 30 minutes it just flew by. It's so much. I wasn't expecting that because I was expecting, like, sometimes you exercise and you're like, when is this going to be done? That's how I feel when I get on the treadmill. With this one, I was like, I went for 40 minutes. I got on literally and I said, I'm going to do 5 minutes. And it was 40 minutes later. And I was like, okay, let me stop because I don't know how sore I'm going to be. Now I felt a little bit sore last night, but this morning I was good to go. So today we're going to see what happens. And then the other best part is that it releases endorphins, aka that feel good hormone. Just 10 minutes. You don't even have to do 40 minutes. You could just start with 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Do what you can. 10 minutes of jumping can turn your day around because that feel good hormone, if you do this in the morning, will keep you going throughout the day. And if you want to feel good, go into bed at night and have sweet dreams. 5 minutes before you go to bed, because you don't want to do it too close to going to bed because sometimes it can overstimulate you and then you'll have trouble sleeping. But let me tell you, the last 2 nights, I've had the best night's sleep. And yesterday I didn't do it till about 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So there you have it. And low impact, kinder to your joints. I said that already. It's low impact and kinder to your joints. As we're getting older, we're afraid of getting injured, right? Because of why? Bone density issues. So why not pick something like this where you're going to build your bone density, have a low impact, and burn calories? And by the way, if your goal is to get 10,000 steps in like me, you'll get some steps in too. And have fun while you're doing it. And the other part is that it builds strength, it detoxes, like I said, and you feel younger. So you need to grab one. Grab a rebounder and start bouncing your way to better health. I implore you to try this. If you order it from Amazon and you don't like it, you can always send it back. Worst case scenario, it's $100. I think I paid $99. I just saw one the other day. I sent to my sister-in-law. I sent her a link and it was $89. I'll put that one in the description box for you in case you'd like to get one. All right. So what else do we have to talk about today? I want to talk about how you're doing. Let me know. Drop me a comment down. I always say down. I don't know, because it's like down in the comment, and depending on what platform I post on, it's down to the side, wherever. Just post a comment and let me know how you are doing with your self-care routine today or yesterday. How you did. Let me know how you did. If you didn't do well, like today. Oh, and by the way, you know what? I felt so good today. I've been struggling. I did put my watch on because I want to keep track. I'm having trouble kind of linking it to my phone. I don't know what the issue is, but so I put my watch on. When I got up this morning, I made sure I charged it and put it on right away. And already, I haven't even gotten on yet. Already for the day, I already have like 4,000 steps in, and I've been doing a lot of editing. So I didn't even think I was moving around that much. And I don't even think I was moving around that much prior to this. So I don't know if it's that the energy, like I feel like I've been a little bit more back and forth today, or maybe I just wasn't keeping track. I don't know, but I really don't feel like I was moving that much. I just feel super energized today, and you might even notice that in my energy in this video. I don't know. So the next thing I want to talk about is something that we kind of touched on in the last video and the video before, because I told you, like, if you don't poop enough, you are holding onto toxins. So I did a little bit of research. You can do your own. I will put some links down in the description box for you about this also. But I did some research. And did you know that the average person has approximately 5 to 20 pounds of stool in their colon? Think about that. Yep. And that depends on your side. But the average person, I don't know what it was. I think, and don't quote me on this, I think they said when John Wayne died, he had like 25 pounds, 20 or more in his colon. Listen, we need to be cleaning out our bowels regularly. This is going to keep us healthy, right? If you have that much stool in your colon, it's because you have chronic constipation, and you may not know it. Most people have chronic constipation and don't know it. Yep, most of you out here, and I would ask you to drop me a comment down if you want to put a smiley face in the comments if this is you. Do you have a bowel movement once a day? Every other day? Then you have chronic constipation. When you're not constipated, you should be having a bowel movement 2 to 3 or 4 times a day. You heard that right. If you're not having 2, 3, or 4 bowel movements a day, and I mean regular bowel movements, I'm not talking about diarrhea, you're constipated. So moving right along, the average, you might want to know this, my nurses out here might know this, but the average colon can hold 5 to 8 pounds of feces, with larger amounts potentially present in cases of delayed digestion or poor elimination. So the longer you're constipated, probably the more your colon stretches out and the more poop you're holding on to. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not the best subject, but you gotta know, because you need to understand why I am pushing this self-care routine for you, because this is all about your health, and why I'm pushing cleansing and detoxing and not just weight loss. Okay? So anyhow, so here's the impact that it has when you have excess stool in your colon. Toxins and bacteria byproducts are reabsorbed into the bloodstream, which can lead to symptoms such as fatigue, headaches, and general malaise, which means general discomfort. So if you are having chronic headaches, and I'm not saying that that's the case, see your doctor. I'm not a doctor, but these are symptoms that can occur if you are not emptying your bowels regularly because you're holding on to toxins. So when you have extra toxins in your body, you need to release them, right? So if you try a good cleanse, you may find that some of your symptoms go away. Because here's the thing, a lot of us, right, we have a migraine, we have a headache, we have, and we try all these medicines and they go and they come, and sometimes the medications don't work. It costs you nothing. You don't have to buy any medication. It costs you nothing but following some type of routine, drinking more water, 6 to 8 glasses a day, to actually cleanse out your colon properly. Maybe some teas, right? So the next thing is that you'll have an imbalance in your gut, right? Your gut you'll have an imbalance of beneficial versus harmful bacteria. Thus, why we need to take probiotics. But can you imagine you're spending a whole bunch of money on good probiotics, right? But your colon's not clean. How, where is it going? Where is it going? How are you going to absorb those good probiotics? Do you understand why it's important? Yes, a good probiotic is good for you, but a good probiotic without properly cleansing out your colon, you may not be getting the effects that you're looking for from those probiotics. And so you wonder why some people say, oh, I took those probiotics, well, they didn't work. Well, no, they didn't. And then the next thing is a lot of irritable bowel syndrome and things like that can start to occur. Okay? So, and also metabolic disorders, because you have delayed gastric emptying. Bloating, constipation, we talked about that. Chronic bloating, not fun. And even hemorrhoids, right? And hemorrhoids sometimes can be a sign of other chronic issues going on in the colon. Yes. And, prolonged stool retention increases the risk of diverticulitis, where small pouches develop in the colon wall. And in extreme cases, impacted stool can lead to bowel obstruction or other constipation. Other complications. Constipation. Well, that too. So it can cause low-grade inflammation in the gut. Are we getting what I'm saying? I mean, I'm saying a lot, and these are things you can look up. I'm going to link some articles down below that you can read if you want to know more about it. But I hope that you're understanding the importance of gastric emptying. Very important. Complete gastric emptying on a regular basis. And what you can do for that is high fiber diet, drink more water, 6 to 8 glasses a day, physical activity, rebounder. I think that's my thing. And then, and then be careful with certain medications that can cause delayed gastric emptying, like opioids, antacids, antidepressants. Those can cause gastric emptying issues and constipation and stool buildup. So IBS, hypothyroid, neurological disorders can also impair your digestion and elimination. So when you have these other things, cleansing and making sure that you are doing things to empty your bowels are very, very, very important. So if you want to know, we can do another video. I'm not going to stay for too much longer. We're already on for about 20 minutes, but do you get it? If you have any questions, let me know. Maybe we can talk about some things next time that you can do. Like, I'm going to tell you now, increase your fiber, 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day. I told you already, I take psyllium husk. I told you that yesterday. I add that to my diet for extra fiber because I don't think I get enough fiber throughout the day. And some other things is some teas, some detox teas. And I think tomorrow I will bring on, I'll show you some of the teas. We'll talk about that. I didn't talk about that today because I think that's enough for today. We talked about the Rebounder, which I thought I just couldn't wait to share with you. I got it 2 days. I got it No, was it even 2 days? See, I loved it so much. I thought it was 2 days ago. Just yes, I got it the day before yesterday, and I put it together yesterday and used it for the first time. And I feel like I've been using it for like a week. I don't know. Like I just feel so much more energized today. And actually, I'm looking forward. It's one of the few things that I've done for exercise that I'm actually looking forward to doing. And I jump rope. And I haven't jumped rope in a while, but I jump rope and I actually like it. But jumping rope is not for everybody, right? Because jumping rope is hard on your joints. And tomorrow also I'll find some videos and link some videos for you tomorrow of some rebounding exercises. And I know I talked about chair yoga. We'll do that later for anyone who wants to try that, because yoga is really good for you anyway, because yoga is more about your breathing, which your breathing is also about detoxing and bringing in more oxygen into your body. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on this self-care cleanse. This was day 4. You guys are doing great. I feel like I'm doing great. Coming here to talk to you is encouraging me to continue and push through and make sure that I'm doing what I said I was going to do for the next 30 days. And I hope that it's helping you too. And if you have anything that you have questions about, drop those questions in the comments. I read the comments, I will go through them, and I will pick some things and we can talk about that over the next few weeks. And until next time, you stay beautiful, you stay inspired, you stay empowered, and you stay what? You stay sexy so you can keep taking care of yourself and those around you. And for my nurses out there, let's hustle smarter and not harder. And I think this is gonna help. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.